Sure. There's nobody watching yet.
How about if we reach 100 people, I'll say hi.
I don't usually get 100 people every day.
How many do you usually get?
I don't know, depends on the day. Sometimes I'll have 5 or 6. Sometimes I'll have 20 or 30.
If we get 5.
Alright.
Are you gonna be like the 10-hour person that just sat there and did nothing? You know what I mean? Remember him?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Gonna start in on polishing up the second stage. Got my Pop-Tart and my coffee. Did a bit of playthrough a few days ago. What you making? Where's my details? Don't need my world outliner. Get everything back to where it belongs. I'm used to having it set up. Mashed potatoes? From next door? Sweetheart, yes or no?
Made you a lightsaber. Ching.
Thank you, baby.
Wait.
I'm just pushing the wrong buttons. We don't have anybody watching yet.
Oh. So you can talk as much as you want?
Yep, I usually do anyway.
I can talk as much as I want and nobody will know?
No one will know. But, I mean, somebody could watch it later.
Yeah. But as soon as we get to 5 people, I'm coming. So when one person joins, tell them when we get to 5 people, my daughter will say hi.
Okay.
And I want this lightsaber back when you're done with it.
Okay. We're gonna go see Star Wars today?
No. I just made you a weird lightsaber.
It was very sweet of you.
Can't stand up. No! Wrong end! I want the shiny end. Ah! Come on. No. 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 Do you want a blue piece of tape?
No, I'm good. I got work to do, sweetheart. You can go eat your Pop-Tart. And after a little bit of playthrough, I determined that this just wasn't... No, it's there wasn't enough variety, or not variety, but, no, it wasn't enough things blocking some of the ways to move around in the level. And I didn't really care for that. And so, whoa. So I want to put a few more doors in and walls just to give it more of a sense of something different. What the heck is this? Oh, somebody was sending me something on YouTube.
You didn't mean stick your hair in my mouth. When I meant run. Run, not stick your hair in my mouth. Nobody yet?
Hon, what do you need?
I just can't wait to say hi and nobody's watching. So.
No, I know. Most of my viewers don't jump in until the afternoon.
And you live stream for like a few hours?
Yeah.
Your dad's using it?
And I haven't live streamed in like a week, so it'll take a little while for them to come back.
Can you get me logged into the computer?
Speak up.
Can you get me logged into the computer? Because I'm going to be here right now. Maybe.
Couldn't you have done that before I sat down when I told you I was about to stream? Is that not something you could have done?
Maybe it is not.
You are the most frustrating little munchkin on
I'm not a
the planet.
munchkin. You're a munchkin. You're a munchkin. Munchkin. There you go. Just write the code down on a piece of paper and give it to me.
Alright. So you can be able to tell the difference between uppercase and lowercase?
No. Hey, Dad.
What?
So I click, which mouse button do I click to drag this screen to this screen? This one to this one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it for you, hon.
Okay. Thank you.
What? Eat your Pop-Tart.
I will.
Get up.
Have the lighting going?
Yeah.
How much money do you get a year?
I haven't made
What's that?
I don't know. I have work to do, Emma. You all set? Oh. Plug stream virals.tv. No, I'm here. I just was helping my little girl set up her computer. She's got 2 weeks off, and so she'll be hanging out with me here at the office. If you're still there, virals. Just leave it alone, hon. remember what the rest are set up as. Color and roughness. That'll help me a little bit because the decals aren't showing up if it doesn't have stationary lighting. And now, there we go. Now I'll be able to see where they are a little bit easier. And we're going to move this over here, and this Larry is going to move over a little bit. Because for the level challenge, I want things to feel more trapped. Actually, I'm going to pull the content. No, I'll leave it in there.
I just gave you a black Sharpie because I have no use for a black Sharpie.
Thanks, babe.
Because I already have 2 of them.
Okay, thanks, babe.
Hey, Dad?
Yep.
Is it okay if I color these?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I like that one. The player won't be able to get up there, but they'll still be able to see it. Hey Precog, how are you? Welcome back from holidays. I gotta try and get my feet back under me. I was quite fond of taking a little bit of time off. Haven't done it in so long. Feeling sleepy. Feeling a little groggy. Gotta get my wits back about me. Didn't quite realize I'd made a bunch of doors that had cracks in them. Enough. I'm looking for a trash pile. That? Oh. I see what I did wrong. Those are designed to be facing the other way. But I want to make people afraid of corners. It's a little chilly in here today. It was what was the temperature you said, Emma?
Huh?
What was the temperature you said?
For what?
When you came over?
For what?
The temperature, hon.
I think it's like -3.
-3 this morning? Oof.
I'm not sure.
Look at that. That's today. So you guys over in sunny California well, they're not super lucky because there's been a raging forest fire. Have you heard about that?
Oh, yeah. In LA there was. I think there was a giant one near you for this house.
Yeah, there's been a lot of big fires over there.
And his whole pond was nasty because it was covered in ashes. And I think his koi pond was too.
Well, we're just lucky that we are somewhere where we don't have to worry about that.
Even though there's lots of forests in Michigan. If you didn't know, we lived in Michigan. We live in Michigan.
Oh, we live in Michigan?
What?
We live in Michigan?
Yeah. I said we did live in Michigan. Hey, Dad.
What's up, babe?
I want to ask him a question and see if they can answer.
Hun, there's 2 people watching.
Oh, well, okay. Can we have more people?
Lambista! How you doing? We've got our 3rd person chiming in for today.
Okay. We need 2 more and I can come over.
Yep, Emma says, my little girl says when we get 5 people watching, she's going to come over and say hi on stream.
And I'll have one easy question. Or a hard one that I may actually not know the answer to.
I'm doing all right. I'm just feeling a little groggy. Too many days of sleep. I gotta get back in my swing of
Christmas?
doing stuff. I'm a little tempted to put that there to direct people through there.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, babe?
Write down a question that you know the answer to.
Hon, I got work I gotta do. Could do that. I am quite exhausted. Getting back into my don't sleep a bunch routine, which is just really great. I can't take a nap. I just got up a couple hours ago. I am making a precog. I'm making stage 2 a little less linear. Because I ran through it a few times over the weekend. And although I like it in general, it just doesn't feel as tight as the first stage. And it's because things are more opened up now, and the player may be too familiar with the first stage for this to be as much of a challenge. So I'm kind of not closing it off per se, but just mazing it a little bit more and putting some more doors in. I want players to feel very confused as to where they are and where they're supposed to go. I like that sense of confusion we created in the first one, in the first stage. So, a few more doors. Breaking up some of the longer hallways. Oof, that did not work out like I wanted it to. This one. No. And then it should be pretty decent where I want it to be. Just took a little bit of testing to figure it out. I have not heard yet from Paul this week. I told him to take...
And how many people?
This is just 3, huh? I told him to take off as many days as he wanted for the holiday, because he also didn't get any vacation time pretty much in the last 2 years. Shoot. That box on all of them is not in the right spot. Did Paul move the box on those? I'll leave that alone for right now. Is that not in the group? It is not. Thanks for stopping by, Lumbista. I know I'm not super entertaining today. I'm a little low energy. Well, shit. You've got that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, da, 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 da. See you, Lambista. But thank you for stopping by. Maybe come back this afternoon. I think we'll have a few more people watching. What's up, babe? Oh, very cool.
Since I had a blue and a red, I did blue and red.
It is a huge floor tile. Is there anything under it? I bet there is not. But that's okay. Because I can always put something under it. I don't know. I haven't, I need to hear back from Paul. I am very eager to see them myself. Actually, I saw some of the early ones plugged in and they looked really cool. God damn it. Didn't realize I had such giant... holes. Hey, Amar, how you doing? What are you doing on Twitch?
Huh?
I thought you were only on YouTube, Amar.
Wait, who?
Hun, what do you need?
Oh, I thought you were talking.
No. I'm talking to Amar. You can come say hi to my friend Amar if you want.
Is that the fourth person?
Yeah. Just come on over and say hi.
One more.
Emma, hun. Not a super fan of that. Emma, hun, please walk over here. Emma, come on up. Here. Poke up.
Hi.
That's my little girl, Emma. And her little doll, Emma. Alright, be gone.
Hey. Well, then you aren't getting this. Whatever it is.
Looks like a... Oops. It looks like a fishing bobber that you put on a fishing pole to...
Comment what you think it is.
It looks like a fishing bobber.
Whatever.
Douglas says hi.
That's a fifth person.
Amar, it might be because of the settings that I have, that I'm uploading to. Because I think I've got it set to 1280 by 720, which is 720p. I guess I didn't really realize I had it set that. I can set it a higher resolution. And I can do that after the lunch stream. She and I are probably going to go to McDonald's or Wendy's or something. Change XSplit resolution. Ah, AMR says you're more beautiful than I am, Emma. I don't think she heard you. She put her headphones back on. Alright. So I'm going to grab both of those. You want less quality? Nobody wants less quality of the Scott.
What about me?
There, I like that better. And I think I'm going to grab this one and throw that on there too. Alright, now we've got a good single doorway. See how far those open in. Oh, you should be able to change it, AMR. If not, jump over back onto the YouTube. Let me see if I can. Huh. Doesn't let me change it either. That I couldn't tell you. That's part of the Twitch interface. And Twitch is okay. I've just become less enamored with it as the they keep updating it. Making it better, right? Alright, I gotta check this a little bit. Let's save the levels out. No, it doesn't have anything to do with XSplit, I don't think, because it should be auto-scaling it on Twitch's side, because you can auto-scale it, or you can manually scale it in... Oops. YouTube. Let me double check that. Yeah, you can change the quality on YouTube, so that's got to be something wrong with Twitch's interface. And I couldn't honestly tell you what it would be. World settings, I gotta change this real quick so I can test out the level. I just gotta make sure that Paul's got it set up to where you can't start the level from a location unless you've changed something there. So I want current camera position. Yeah, select viewport, that's fine. I just want to make sure these doors open. A little bastard. Alright. Works. Ah, crap, and everywhere that I do that I gotta put a nav mesh. link. Bloop. What the heck? Why on earth would that be like that? What is the collision on this? Oh, that is interesting. There we go. And it took care of that. Hooray! Need to make a way. That would force them to explore, and that is more of what I want. So actually, I think I will leave this here, slap a floor down here. This down half. Just want it to fit for this room.
Here, you want another ping pong ball?
Oh, that's very cool.
Cheers with silhouette.
Emma is making me art projects today. Multicolored styrofoam balls with pins and coloring.
I didn't have my Pop-Tarts. There's like a quarter of it left.
Well, eat the rest, hon.
I'm saving them for mashed potatoes because it's 11:44.
Yeah, in a little bit. And we're going to clean up this little bit on the foliage. Because we don't need that all under here. If you can't see under there. Alright, this is made up of lots of different meshes. And the thing is I don't know. I gotta try and remember where the original one was. It might be called an arch, now that I think about it. No. Maybe a frame? Yeah, I think that's it. I'll try door just to be safe. Hey Zane, how you doing?
What?
Oh, did you get to play Kaet Must Die? Oh, you did the demo? How long did it take you? Are you a streamer, Zane? I can't remember. I apologize. I never remember who's a streamer. Larry's. Oh, this has got weird. Yeah. That is not at all what I was trying to do. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the chroma key in that. Didn't finish? Did you play on Noob, Good, or Nightmare? Just out of curiosity. Noob. Nice. What's your mom in the hospital for? That's not good to hear. I'm gonna optimize just a tiny bit. What is that? It's not a rubble pile. Oh, it is, but it has dirt. Dirt material. Flesh-eating bacteria? I understand, Zane. Say no more. Yeah, so Zane, we're gonna have this. Paul's been working on VR. We got our VR kit in last week. I'm waiting on the VR video cards this week. I'm finishing out. I'm tightening up stage 2 a little bit, so that way it gives you the same feeling that stage 1 did. I played through that a fair bit. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this into VR as well as Xbox, to be honest with you. I'm super excited for that. Because I think that's got some... Man, that's not as flat as I want that to be. That's okay, AMR. You do what you gotta do, my friend. You know what? I wonder if I can just flatten that mesh a little bit. It's basically just gonna be dirt. So it doesn't matter. It's not gonna look right. I'm gonna... You know what I could do? I could put those beams in front of it. Shit, I shouldn't have done that many in a row. Oh, good. I got one back. All I needed is the one. Bloop. Yeah, getting this into VR, I think is going to be pretty huge for us, because even though the VR market isn't as big as, you know, the rest of gaming, it doesn't have as many entries to compete with. And that's kind of where I'm hopeful that we'll be able to actually make some traction as a company. I'm going to go a little wider with it. That material stretches out decently well, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody's going to notice. And then we'll just give it some support braces. I don't even know if it needs those, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, I'm a little torn on Discord, and here's the reason. It provided too much of an opportunity for very immature people to say very immature things. For example, we had some people that the last time we did a game event and used Discord, we had a number of people that just said horrible, racist, sexist, homophobist, is that a thing? Homophobic, there we go, things, and they just screamed them and screamed them and screamed them and screamed them, and they end up, you know, being in our chat channel. And for me, that's just not okay. I do. Hey, Kristen. Emma, come on over. Kristen wants to say hi.
Huh?
Our friend Kristen just is watching now. She wants to say hi. Ooh, show her your doll, too.
Well,
Nope, she'll be right back. Oh, she's not here yet. Kristen, give it a hot moment. Alright, swing on over, baby. She's very excited to show this to you, Kristen.
she has bangs like me, but not the same type of bangs. Her bangs are in the front.
Come on, sweetheart, I got work to do.
Mine are opposite.
This is my little girl, Emma, Kristen. I think you've seen her before. And then her doll, Emma, which she named after herself because she said she thought she kind of looked like her a little. Wasn't that it?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
That's why I picked her out.
That's why she picked her out. It's an American Girl doll that she and Grandma Sue got for Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago.
The American Girl doll store in Chicago.
Oh, I heard a door open. Is that Paul?
Nope, it's Mike.
Oh, it's Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good.
Good. You know, my daughter got one of those. Is that American Doll?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me, you want to get together this afternoon?
Sure. Sure.
I've got some mildly interesting updates.
Yeah.
And over the weekend, each box generated about $12.
Wow.
So, I mean, times 20 boxes, a couple $100.
Yeah. That was a kick in the groin.
Yeah, I mean, and if you go over that over a month, it averages out to be like $1,800 with our current hardware.
It pays for the internet bill.
Well, internet's only $250,
Yeah.
so, and the database and health insurance.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I feel like an idiot for not doing it sooner.
Oh, yeah. You know, who thought? Who'd know?
Had more people just jumped in stream saying they played Kaet over the weekend, and he's just super excited to play more. So
Wait till they see Paul's upgrades.
yeah, until we get it in VR, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna just poop myself. I just know it.
That's what I'm afraid everyone do. Yeah.
We're gonna put a warning in front of the game that just says, you know, be careful if you are incontinent.
I have a bigger problem than everything. I'll let you go.
All right, I think Emma is getting picked up about 5:30. So
Yeah, I was just going to run next door to Mike's to get something. I didn't know if you guys want anything. You want a chicken?
we were gonna go to the Apple Mart and just grab some mashed potatoes and whatnot.
All right.
So we're good. Thank you. All right. That is okay. And I need to turn this into... Actually, I want to see what the collision is on this. Good enough. Is that the same as this? Is it? And I just have a different material on it? Panels, is it concrete? No, that's not the same. Is it? I feel like that is. I gotta find the original. I don't know if I'll be able to find the original. Oh, here it is. Did I ever set up collision right on it? Oh man, that collision is ugly. Let's remove that. Let's put this on. Ba 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 ba. People are loving KMD AMR. Honestly, the response from it is the only thing that's keeping me going, because with Twabor failing to pick up a following like I was hoping, there wasn't a huge reason to keep coming back in. But KMD has been, we've just had a bunch of just random people playing it and telling us how much they like it. And we haven't had to, do as much outreach, and although I still am, it has been way easier to do outreach on Kaet because there's no multiplayer to it. We don't have to make sure there's, these people are all online and that person's online and this person and that. So it has been significantly easier. Which I'm pretty happy about. It's got to go a little bit lower. Hey, big girl. Your humming might be able to be heard on camera.
I don't care.
You are so sassy. You must get that from your mother. You know what? Okay. It's going to force him to explore. We're going to come around this way. Well, I'm not doing early access on it. Kristen says that you just burned me, Emma. She goes, burn. There is a full game demo on Steam, AMR. And if you can play it. Do you have a gaming PC? I don't ever remember. Steam, Kaet Must Die, demo. Nope, that was the wrong button. Emma, hun.
Fine.
Where's my Twitch page? Where did my Twitch chat go? So that is the demo. On the right-hand side in the middle, there's a blue download demo button, which is kind of hard to see, but it's there. You can play Rainbow Six Siege on low. Well, we've done a really good job. Oh, at 150 frame. Well, we've done a real good job at optimizing this, so it should be able to play on a reasonably decent potato.
What time is it?
It's 12:03.
12:03. Hey, it's lunchtime.
Give me just a couple more minutes. You have the rest of that Pop-Tart. If you're hungry, just eat it, sweetheart. but you get a chance to play it. I love feedback. So far, everybody seems to be really enjoying it, and that makes me pretty happy. Your hair stands up when you play horror games. Kind of want to move one of these over here. I am very cold, Pastor. I started some Bitcoin mining over the weekend here at the office just to see what kind of revenue it could generate, because I've got like 20 completely empty boxes, and you don't earn coins from a demo. There's no coins in this game. And so in order to keep the boxes nice and chilly, since the office is below ground, it's usually pretty cold in here to begin with.
My mom's house when we get home is up before her is always freezing cold there.
Yeah, it's always cold at your mom's house. Kind of wanted to get some, you know what I want is one of these. But let's change that back to yeah, I started coin mining. Wanted to see, I mean, we have all these extra computers and I don't pay for electricity, so I didn't see why not. We don't have it in full VR yet. Paul's been working on getting the menus in. So it is not currently available in VR, because there's no way that you can select the buttons. Oof, I have so many unlit objects. Yeah, I am very hopeful for it as well. It's hard for me to get, like, super, like, hopeful just because of how many things have gone wrong. But this feels different than with Twabor, because with Twabor nobody seemed to give a shit. And people actually seem to really want me to finish this. (2018). This will be released in February, Valentine's Day. Scott has not saved in a while. No. This one's going to be priced. We realized that we had a lot more to this game than originally planned, and we've been spending extra time putting extra levels in. So, and extra features such as VR and ideally getting onto Xbox. Do not interrupt me when I'm speaking, Emma. Wait till I'm done. And so we popped the price up from $9 to around $15. And ideally, I'd like to kind of keep it in that range because we do need to make money on it so we can survive as a company. But I don't want to price it so high that nobody can buy it. All right, sweetheart, what do you need? Emma.
Yeah.
What do you need?
When are we gonna go to the Apple Mart?
Give me 5 minutes because then I'm going to start up a light bake and then we can go.
Hey, Dad. Do I have to have the rest of my Pop-Tart?
No, but hand it over here so I can eat it.
It's cold.
That's fine. I don't mind cold Pop-Tarts. I don't know why I have my earbud in because I'm not listening to anything. Ah. No, 2018. February 2018. So a month and a half from now. A little under 2 months. Ah. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Yeah. It does feel bad when the economy is bad. Can't afford anything. Don't really find it's hard to get a good job. Now let's add some blood. How do you know if the game got a leak or need a fix? Oh, if there's any bugs in it? We test it. We've been testing it a lot. And we've been asking some of our Twitch streamer friends to test it with us. So, we've been actively fixing bugs through the entire development process of it, which has helped tremendously. Hey, Trozjet, how you doing? Just getting the second stage ready for you here. After doing a fair bit of testing, I wanted to tighten it up a little bit. Oops, I already have one in there. Just another day in paradise. What did I get for Christmas? I got a ton of junk food. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, which I absolutely love. I know Ajit Pie has kind of ruined Reese's for everybody. Trozjet, you got Twaybor? Oh, buddy. Well, there's nobody currently playing it. And so what we're going to do after we sell Kaet Must Die is build on that community to then get them to play Twaybor with us. So I am thrilled to death. Thank you so much for picking up Twaybor. But there is, I mean, you can play it now. There's bots. You can play against bots and start getting a feel for the game. But it's frustrating because there's no actual humans playing. Now I know some of our Twitch friends like Pastor Jeb and Plague Bearer and Zabukiel. They all have it, and I'm sure they'd love to jump in. And we're going to do a Twaybor game day here pretty soon. I just got to get out of the weeds of some of this Kaet Must Die stuff before I can focus on tubers again. But thank you so much for getting that. I don't know if that was a gift or if you picked it up yourself. But I am thrilled that you did. And I, sir, am excited for you to have it. Is this a group? It is not. Did I fix the door frame on it? I did. There we go. It is people like you, Trozjet, that have made this worthwhile to keep trying. To keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Twaybor is actually a ton of fun. And I don't know how much you've watched some of my streams, Trozjet, but it is a really good game. Paul and the entire team, from the artists to the engineers, the animators, did a great job making it. And it was me who failed as the company leader to properly market it. And because of that, we don't have people actively playing right now. So I'm working to fix that. Alright, I'm going to get a body, throw him here, then we're going to do a light bake. Man, it kind of sucks. Always people come to visit right before I go grab lunch. Alright, I need one of those. Do I want to drag him over, or do I just want to copy paste him? No, please don't do that. You can come around to the other side and do that if you want. I just don't want you knocking the camera around. Okay, sweetheart? Emma.
Yeah?
Yes, Dad?
What?
You can come do that if you want, but on this side of the camera so you don't knock it around. Alright, I like that. That blocks that off, which forces go to that way. And I kind of want to block that off on the door. I'm not going to give up, Pastor, till the last penny is spent. Who do not see Scott and not be excited to see how he puts in touch on this game and make it shine. Hey Scott, make it VR come true. Right there's a driven star. Hey Middle, how are you doing? Yet another person coming to visit right before I'm going to go to lunch. You know what, Emma? You're not like super hungry, are you?
I just want mashed potatoes.
My little girl wants mashed potatoes. Hey Emma, I appreciate those kind words, but at the end of the day, if people don't want to buy what we're making, then there's nothing I can do. And I will be streaming again after lunch. I'm going to take about an hour break and pick back up streaming. So if you guys want to, you know, swing back after that, that's great. I'm definitely going to be doing a light bake here in a hot moment. That does not make much sense for it to be sticking that far out if there's a wall there. How big are these? Those are huge. We're going to knock those over. Advertising is the key. The problem with advertising is it's expensive. Marketing on social media is not free. It's easy for people to say, oh, just post on social media. But it is such a convoluted, noisy marketplace that it is very hard to get attention on it. And so I have frustrated myself in trying to break into that way. And so what I'm doing is I'm hiring a PR marketing firm that's got connections already. And with the hopes that they will be able to get us into a place with some people that have, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers. Because that would make all the difference in the world. You know, if you got one giant YouTuber or streamer of any kind that already had a massive following, overnight you could see 1,000 people playing Twaybor. And although we could get there ourselves through the small outreach that I'm doing, because to be honest with you, I love like Pastor Jeb, Zabukiel, Plague, you name it. These people are just really fantastic people. And I don't want to miss out on getting to know the streamers, but on the other hand, I don't have enough time. Oh, stop it, Zeb. Or Jeb. I said you were good enough. You gotta be listening to what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm trying my best to do what's necessary to get us to the next level as a company. Because realistically, after we have a following, it kind of becomes a non-issue. Then we don't have to, you know, we don't have to, where's that mesh? Do you guys see the mesh anywhere? There it is. We aren't going to have to pay out millions of dollars for advertising after we have a community established. Dr. Disrespect just, he wasn't the most, it was PewDiePie. Oh, Lyric then Soda? I thought PewDiePie was the most. Or were you guys just talking Twitch streamers? But Dr. Disrespect is on break, isn't he? Didn't he stop streaming because of, like, having an affair or something like that? Isn't that what I read? Or am I just, like, horribly slandering somebody right now? Alright, I'm on hungry on a scale of 1 being little hungry and 10 being very hungry. Where are you at? Please don't kick that, sweetheart.
What?
Please don't kick that.
It's just a clip.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't kill PewDiePie, too. Emma Hunt, please. The microphone picks all of that up, sweetheart. Oh, crap, I can't do that. Yeah, everyone said he's going down, then he gets a sponsorship. But because at the end of the day, it's money talks. If you got 58 million people, you are a major influencer. People will buy your products no matter how much of a, you know, an outspoken person you are. Well, Uptick may have stopped, but he still has, if you take a look, however many 3 to 5 million views per video. Imagine if we got half of 1% of 3 million people, you know, were to purchase. So that'd be 10% would be 300,000, so 30,000, so 15,000 people, you know, buying the game. Right there, that's $200,000. But, and I'm not condoning anything that they do or say. I'm just saying, you know, we need a major influencer because right now gamers, nobody's reading game reviews. Nobody believes them anymore. So how else do we reach gamers other than through, you know, media, social media influencer outreach? All right, I think I've got, I'm a little tempted to put another one of those on the other side, but just have it broken down on both. Yeah, but we don't need to get into a big argument over the merits of PewDiePie's language skills. You know, it's just, he still is a powerful influencer. And at the end of the day, that's what we need. And I keep waiting for Jeb to get 58 million subscribers, and he just refuses to. I think he's saying it's because he hates me. I'm like, Jeb, why do you hate me? All right. You know what? I think I am... And that's another thing. I want to like remain loyal to the people that have been good to us too. So I've got, you know, for streamers that have been with us a long time, I've got some things that I want to work out with them to where they get a benefit for having been part of the company. What's this look like? Oof. It's a little rough. Yeah, and I mean, you know, whoever said about BGs or any of that kind of stuff, that's true. You know, over time, things become less popular. So people who are constantly toxic, although, you know, that's constantly toxic celebrities don't necessarily lose out, because take a look. Shock jocks do it all of the time. And like Howard Stern, he's been popular for 30 years. And he's said some horrible things. Or what about, you know, the terrible people like Rush Limbaugh? You know, people just love that. So, I mean, I wish it was just toxic people would lose out, but it's just like, you know, when your market, let's be honest, gamers are the huge market share for revenue for game companies is from the preteens. And preteens love toxicity. But, and, you know, the time will tell, will certainly be it. Hey, Daniel Schneider, how you doing? You just walked into a minefield of a conversation.
Is it time for mashed potatoes? You said 5 minutes ago, and now it's been like 20 minutes.
All right. Emma's telling me that it's mashed potato time. So, I am going to kill the stream here in just a hot second. Do a light bake. And eat some lunch. And then in about an hour, I'm going to be coming back. I hope to see everybody else.
You mean 2 hours?
No. No, I know, and I appreciate this. You guys are actually great. This has been a civil conversation. I mean, normally, like, you get into an online, like an internet argument, and it's just the most toxic garbage dump on the planet. But you guys are pretty awesome. And it just shows, you know, it's an example of how good of people you guys are. And I like to think just good people flock to my stream. Oh, just made myself sad. But at any rate, all right, the level save is done. I'm very happy with, because just this one little thing, because normally the player starts from here, and they could easily get over to a section I wanted them to explore to find. And now that I've blocked it off, they do have to do a bit of exploring, which will also make it a little bit harder, because you're going to have to find your way around. I'm also going to be adding in another doorway. Are these grouped? They are not, are they? No. I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to start up the light bake. And we're going to call it a day. We're going to get rickety wrecked. So I will be back in about an hour. I hope everybody comes back. If not, I hope to see you guys all again soon. But I will be streaming today. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Bye.